Welcome to my views and news. Sunday's second video for you. Firstly, for the last 2 days, rumors are being spread about some TDF generals that in a dawn strike, some TDF generals have been killed. Obviously, no evidence has been shared by pro-government activists and news sources. We have pictures of two TDF generals for you who are on the battlefield leading their troops. And we'll talk about these rumors as well. Secondly, is Ethiopian National Defense Force facing a shortage of manpower? Because a few hours ago, ENDF launched new recruitment campaign. Message has been shared. Advertisement is being published for the start of this new recruitment by Ethiopian National Defense Force. And this recruitment started after this new phase of Ethiopia-Tigray war started on the 24th of August. Thirdly, viewers, some new stories from Europe about Eritreans who are protesting against Eritrean government organized festivals in Copenhagen, Denmark, and Oslo, Norway yesterday. Protests were held by opposition groups and Eritrean opposition groups stopped the festivals in Copenhagen. The festival was held, but there was a massive demonstration there. In Oslo, Norway, Eritrean government organized program was cancelled, and now reportedly Norway immigration department is going to cancel residency permits of some Eritreans. It means that action is being taken against those who protested. We have details for you. Firstly, viewers, before these news stories, one clarification or one additional information. I shared a picture of some Republican guards of Ethiopian National Defense Force who have been taken prisoner by Tigray forces. And we know that Republican guards have been fighting on Kobo front. Several viewers contacted me. They said, Sajid, it's an old picture. It's not a new picture. Well, I could not confirm that the picture was old, but several other pictures and videos are being shared by Tigray-backed news sources, Tigray TV as well, which show dozens of Republican guards as POWs. And some of them have been interviewed as well who speak about their identities. So it's not that no Republican Guard members have been arrested, have been captured by Tigray Defense Force. Watch this clip shared by Tigray-backed news sources showing Republican guards in the custody of Tigray Defense Force. These Republican guards were captured in recent battles which started after the 24th of August. Watch this clip, then we'll talk about TDF generals, rumors about these TDF generals. Secondly, viewers, rumors are being spread about TDF generals that they were the target of a drone strike 2 to 3 days ago in southern Tigray. Without any evidence, claims are being made by pro-government activists. People are saying that Sadkan, Varede were there at the meeting, and some are making claims about Debrecen and Gata Choreda that they are nowhere to be seen. It means some of them might have been killed in these strikes. Firstly, since we have experience of covering this war from the start, from November 2020, so we know that these rumors were spread last year as well. Last year, these activists, pro-government activists, pronounced Getachew dead. Debrecen was declared dead. Varede was declared dead as well. Sadkan was pronounced dead. Dinkel too. Almost all TDF generals were pronounced dead by pro-government activists and news sources. But later you saw that all of them were alive. They appeared in interviews, in videos, and you see that now all of them are fighting on the battlefield. So that is why we are not going to take these claims seriously until we have some evidence. And no one should take these claims seriously because these rumors were spread last year as well. Meanwhile, pictures of two TDF generals are being shared from the battlefield who seem to be leading their troops on the battlefront. The two generals are General Dinkel, Abraha Tesfaye, who was seen last year on southern front, on Raya front. And secondly, General Migbe's pictures are being shared from the battlefield as well, who led TDF last year on Gondar front, where TDF met with stiff resistance. TDF could not make any major gains near Gondar. Firstly, you can see General Dinkel. He is Abraha Tesfaye. General Dinkel, once again, he is back on the battlefield, and this picture is not an old picture. Secondly, you can see General Migbe, and reportedly he is on Western front and Edirke front, Edirke Volkait front reportedly. So both are now leading their forces where they were leading their forces last year. What about other generals? Varede, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, Varede held first press briefing. I don't think Varede would be on the battlefield. I think he would be somewhere in Mekele or around Mekele because he is commander-in-chief. So I don't expect him to be on a front. Getachew appeared on Friday, I think, or Thursday, when he held a press briefing, and we have not seen him after Friday, but mostly he appears in these press briefings on weekly basis. And Debrecen does not show up very frequently. So we don't have any reliable information that any top TDF general or any TPLF leader has been killed. Some claims were made by these activists about a TDF general that he was on board a plane which was shot down by Ethiopian Air Force when this conflict started more than a week ago. We confirmed to some extent that the plane was shot down, but who was on board, weapons or TPL leaders, it's not clear. He might have been on board, but we don't have any reliable information. So overall, we should take these claims with a pinch of salt. And I think that these claims need corresponding evidence as well. If such tall claims are being made about death of Getachew, Debrecen, Varede or Sadkan. Secondly, viewers, is Ethiopian National Defense Force facing shortage of manpower? Just around 10 days ago, this war started, and ENDF is going to start A recruitment campaign, advertisements are being published, messages are being sent across regions that new recruitment has started, youth can apply, both male, female can apply. Question is that is it an indication that ENDF is facing shortage of manpower? Well, the way this fighting is progressing, we are seeing heavy battles, intense fighting, and tens of thousands of soldiers are deployed on these fronts on both sides. So ENDF will need more reinforcements, and we know that hundreds are being captured as prisoners by Tigray Defense Force. TDF has shown hundreds. TDF claims it has captured more than 5,000 ENDF POWs so far. And secondly, now so many fronts are active that definitely Ethiopian National Defense Force will need more manpower. And we should not forget lesser role of Fano this time. Last year, we saw that Fano was extremely mobilized. And thousands of Fano fighters, locals, they joined the fight. This time, we're not seeing mobilization like we saw last year. Yes, some Fano factions are fighting on Wollo front, but some other factions are not part of this fighting. It means that ENDF is now taking the responsibility of this fighting. Regional forces are only participating from the Amhara region. We heard rumors about regional forces from Oromia and the Somali region that they are going to fight, and some say they are fighting, but I could not confirm. That is, I have not shared this thing with you. So far, mainly ENDF is fighting on all these fronts. That is why it seems ENDF is under pressure. It is in need of more manpower. So a new recruitment campaign has been launched by Ethiopian National Defense Force. Thirdly, viewers, Eritrean opposition activists in Norway are going to face the consequences of their demonstration which they held yesterday. Yesterday, Eritrean government-backed program was due to be held in Oslo, Norway, but the program was cancelled after dozens of Eritreans protested, and now reportedly Norwegian Immigration Department is going to cancel residency permits of some Eritreans. Around 20 Eritreans are going to be target of this decision. Their residency permits are being cancelled. What next? What will happen after that? Will they be deported to Eritrea, or will they challenge this decision? That remains to be seen. But it seems that opposition groups are now going to face the consequences of their demonstrations. We have seen that it started from Sweden, and now wherever in Europe Eritrean government is trying to organize a festival, these opposition groups unite, they protest, and they attacked as well a venue in Germany. So let's see, will these opposition groups challenge the decision of Norwegian Immigration Department? That remains to be seen. Yesterday, both in Denmark and Oslo, Norway, Eritrean opposition groups protested, and in Norway, the program was cancelled. In Denmark, program was held, but even there, large number of security officials was deployed, and Eritrean protest. We have a clip for you from Denmark, from Copenhagen for you, which shows how forceful the demonstration was. We have two clips for you. First one shows Avil Said, Eritrean poet who was specially invited to Europe to attend these festivals, to perform at these festivals, but most of the festivals where he was due to perform have been cancelled in recent days. He was seen at an airport in Sweden today. Is he returning to Eritrea? It's not clear, but he was seen there. Second clip shows the confrontation between Eritrean opposition groups and police in Copenhagen yesterday, where opposition groups protested outside the venue of a festival, of a program being organized by Eritrean government in Copenhagen yesterday. Watch these two clips. Thank you for watching.